Money supply. Money supply. The International Monetary Fund reports that in 2001, currency and demanding deposits and aggregated, commonly known as the M1, were equal to the 71.7 billion. In that same year's M2 and aggregate equal to the M1 plus saving and deposits, small time deposits and making money market mutual funds was 153.6 billion according to the CBI. Countries and liquidity amount to some 174 billions by April 2008 and 197 billions by the funds by the October 2009 and over 300 billion in 2011. Estimate put the amount of capital floating in Iran market at the 254 billions in 2012. Foreign relation. Iran is the member of the Islamic Development Bank. As of the August 2006, the World Bank has financed 48 development projects in the country for a total original commitment of the 3,413 million. World Bank's loans to Iran come only from the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development (IBRD). Iran is the member of the World Bank multilateral investment guarantees agencies. Iran joined the International Monetary Fund on December 29, 1945, and CBI governor attended the IMF board discussion on the Iran on behalf of the government. These meetings are usually held once a year in Washington, D.C. Central Bank of the Iran has an observer status at the annual meeting of the Bank of the International Settlements in Basel, Switzerland. Foreign exposure and transaction. Iran foreign debit 22.07 billion in 2010 and 10 billion for short-term debits and 11.4 billion mid-term and long-term debits. Iran deposits in the foreign banks and stands 35 billion while its obligation amount 25 billion in 2007. In 2007, Iran had 62 billion worth of the assets held abroad. According to the Bank of the International Settlements, Iran deposit with the 39 world banks reached 50.44 billion at the end of the March 2012, while its obligation stood at the 10.088 billion dollar. In addition, it was reported that the Iran had between 10 to 20 billion dollar held in the foreign banks in 2011 illegally because of the payment problems by foreign companies to Iran. According to the EU sources, despite the European section, Iran has still several billion euros deposit in accounts and in Germany, Italy, Malta, Spain, Greece, and Switzerland. As at 2013, only 30 billion to 50 billion of its foreign exchange reserves, roughly 50% of total, is accessible because of the international sanction. Iran media has questioned by the assets and foreign reserves weren't repatriated while new sanctions were being discussed about abroad. Foreign transaction with the Iran amounted to the 150 billions between the 2000 to 2007 worth of the major contract and the both private and government lines of the credit, according to the Bank of the International Settlements. And the balance of the Iran foreign exchange interaction in the foreign banks and financial institutions during the Q3 2018 stood about the $24.3 billion. U.S. sanction. The U.S. Treasury Department has also stepped up its step to restrict the financing of foreign investment and trade with Iran. In January 2006, Swiss Bank, UBS, and Credit Suisse Bank announced separately that they were halting the operation in Iran. And September 2006, the Treasury Department banned all the dealing with by Bank Derat and Iran with the U.S. financial system. And in January 2007, it also blacklisted Bank SIPA and its British subsidiary and Bank SIBA International. In October 2007, the U.S. Treasury blacklisted Bank Milai and Bank Millat under pressure from the U.S. 12 Chinese banks have reduced ties with the Iranian bank and since the early September 2007, but 5 of them resumed commercial ties in mid-January 2008. In mid-February 2008, the U.S. Treasury illegally that Iran Central Bank helped the blacklist bank evade U.S. sanction by the conducting the sanction transaction for them. Better trade. The central bank possesses a limited foreign cash reserve due to the international sanction and problem in the transfer of the funds in and out of the country. In 2012, the U.S. unilaterally expanded a sanction which cut off from the U.S. financial system foreign firms that do businesses with the central bank. Iran is reportedly making increasing use of barter trade, cash smuggling, gold, and local currencies of its trading partners to the circumvent an international sanction. The CBI has been blacklisted by the US government due to the bank involvement in the Iranian nuclear program, and it has been blocked from the using SWIFT since March 2012. As a consequence, the Central Bank of the Iran published a variety of the periodical for general and specialist audience, and including the Economist Trend Bulletin, annual reviews, economist reports, and balance sheet, and the other publication include the booklets, monographs, and brochures. Many of those documents are also available in English.